Honorable Kyei Mensah has also added his voice to the removal of Afenyo markings. Na any discussions ashasiye ekoso say Honorable Alexander Afenyo markings ono a minority leader no omobehwan na se akonwa na se Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ehun se oni ne camp ntino obema omo eyi na firi ho na omo de obi fufuro aye minority leader no Swami former MP Honorable Kyei Mensah edina no ato sa ansem no mu achechire mu circumstances are leading to ono the removal and also what could happen to Afenyo markings efa nsemu a ekoso eno ho na yebeji brani akwakuti nsemu a Honorable Kyei Mensah enso so edi atu dwa.
What happened that man may resign as majority leader no? Yeah, standing orders, which is a national law. Say the leadership in parliament is chosen by the caucus members themselves. The party and the then president intervened. Now, as some person cause confusion, my resign here, it was going to result in a big implosion in the party. We are sure Zenka, so I didn't see because at least 87 members of the caucus no more sign it, say they were going to stand by me. Party the former president intervening me in free. That is why I did what I did. And mommy a step aside. So I think Bawumia is unminded to do Saadi and say obey intervention in inferior. That is not his plan. And we need to have some conversations, but I don't think because of co-instigate the removal of the minority leader. I don't think he would do that. But say who say minority leader Monday no as minority leader. Na me jiri say no ye no wanyini.
So
yes, you represent a group think I want for monko na maybe and say I try to call him menya no, but fortunately I didn't and only group that was yesterday because it's the group that you represent. And he say and now and run also the parliament reconvene. So they were all going to be there. The vast majority of the minority for no nanka yefe as I won't call the anasi individual matter and there's individual matter. And what happened yesterday was good. Which team that he led?
Dr. Matthew Poku Prempe, the former running mate, Nidiasa PM yourself. Onzu di wum den running mate ibinum nso kan engineer Kobran Japan bi ka brand champion Dr. Yose Dutum say yen you omnenka omonye running including yourself minim one Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia modi running mate hunkomo
many and meet me I can test without any sense of equivocation, any shred of doubt, without any ambiguity. And they say, if you ne a copim December, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, yini running mate bia.
Free ne copim December.
Enti omo ayete home painting kwani ya sha ye koto abade chin ya fa wimra no. They should cease fire. They should cease fire. Say ye wi. Say na meni wodi nkomo yi. Ye wo some conference situations, petty conference in the constituencies. Wamwa the two abeyi omko two be ibida na working say binum ako Dr. Bawumia fie ako chiano ako bona baso mako man muniyo ibinyesa obi o ha sabi o sunu ho abia wo answer. You must allow for time to heal our wounds, no? Then engage them. Woman, your monk, chitafo ni bin semano mokano. Sabe, if you hana any yay. What you say? And yet if you are you need all those people. Send if I could never keep your mad Bawumia as a buffalo, but we need them in the boat or the shape of MPP. And the first thing that we must do, conflict resolution and reconciliation. Party nankasa, and so internally, no, from polling stations here. If you imagine the next month, I be Simono. If I say about 1.5 months from now, polling stations near Betwaba. If you have collector area, about constituency, about region, about national. What I say? How do we get it right? And maybe some beba. And they say conference in Getty and no crowns with the beba. You make me see intentem to put the party in good shape into the battle of 2028. Running mate.
So from now to December.
Yes, I know. Yes, you see, not dream NC, so say will be running mate. Says, yeah, let people take a cue. No one has idea. It's not going to help the party. It's only serving to distract attention. But we are, when you're not doing say, obey running mate, BRCC. When you're not doing that, okay, until we'll get there in the fullness of time. Yes, also in running mate. If anything. Jam omutu abamano time omutu abamano 2022 time no yin running mate 2024 who complained NDC for who complained NDC for MPP for there just atakra wo jam for nko de bia pese another matter eba it is misra omo Bawumia's agenda is not the nomination or selection of running mate this year. I can say so with double emphasis. Nti omo yesano omunya na party nya asundwe na ono yenya kwan sa conflict resolution no and uniting the party. Enkoso say that's the more that is any nebutai say and that is what we are all going to work towards. Okay, be bria omugina so e ma Ghana for Antwaba amayeno. That is what we should, tackle them on. What you say? They say, "What can be is na when they see the $1 and interest rate buffer and so and so." And the other sectoral development go to the various sectors. Energy then is your acquire then is your and the commercial Accra road is almost impassable. We need choice into what's our first role. So many sections now say, oh, now drive on the road shoulder. Minim so and can say, also female road no so na shoulder na say, on our old driver also the kaifa. Almost impassable after 1 year. You're not doing anything about it. What's over by super highway?
Expressway.
That's I don't know. If you interrogate it, why would you do that? Yeah. Ekwano so yes na traffic aba nkroni biso enkoko was the first and ekofo obi ekwano fetchiri obi divert ekwano and odu nkoko traffic bi eni ho ene enyinem traffic no ha dwen wo ho ene konongo traffic no ha dwen wo ho kibi na ha dwen wo ho ensawom na ha dwen wo na ekofo divert fa ensawom achi divertify kibiachi befa apadwa ekosi bunsu junction sa diversions na mema ebe straight in kwa na ma ekwan wodi time wodi kwa no so no aye short ekufo ado asate wanwie oba no so nto aso contractors wa asate adwuma wo wantu amuka amba ba gi judgment debt now the ujato ukoye super express road unim wa calculate agricultural lands emfusasia ode sa kwan no kofa so no kofa to pay compensation e kwan no cost no calculate awie are saying we should know what is going to be the impact of Sahani road on agricultural productivity and then yes as in say no dia galam say no nyaka no so no ebe ma yaduane adi no so de koye kwan wa bra kwan no bi o ha betima fanasa. What the country needs now is not a super highway now. Diversions no ye ni ebe ma kwan na tere ademu a delays bi ama. That's number one. The other thing that we need to do it's a real development. And yeah, express road, no. You Kumasi Accra express road. I think we have better, and then Ube Kumasi to ease traffic, and you see interchanges.
Yeah.
And when I got airport runabout Swami, Nankobesi Suffolai, that ring road, Suffolai, the Santasi, the no, a quana no more, now Santasi runabout interchange your hole, and Wako, Georgia runabout, back home. Now, Kobahi and Sandy, Nakusia, and then the ring road, the inner ring road, Kumasi. There is an outer ring road, Kumasi. Sika, Nanka, or more debate your compensation. One market I didn't out we, Sika your compensation. You could pay baby for
Kumasi.
Yes, you could pay baby for so 2 more, and I'm going to your compensation. Yes, now we need a second ring road. I'm a makoye. Say utra ejuso. First lady na no ye newo aprade. Aprade junction ho. O kobro na be fa efrancho. So no be see if I say ebuakwa side ho. So then it cast around. Now be see Santase Kwano so. I think it was just after Kokobin. Enti ensa da na wo ho nyina am ko market ho se omunyai omo sati omunyai no betua
competitions ma
ama bebre hangi on na ekoba se omo diska kutua so tuo mo ho de ne emba no and people started going back say omo ye enti am the second ring road no ekọ akiri. I think it's between my 12 and 14 in the Anita Hotel ejuso echi and the Koshasi. It goes round. It goes round now. We do a year. I think it's Mampontin side ho. Na fe what we see Ahinkro. Then it takes you to Bekwai run Anyankwanta. Anyankwanta. And the Anyankwanta kwana na kofijo boye no. Uko do Anyankwanta ha nanka interchange ho. What I say? That is the ring road. No more ye. Now they be see back to you have abandoned that. Change of names now more, Me who name first. I don't know. How does it affect the economy? How does it affect the economy? The history of this country cannot be distorted.
Angel.
Dentina kutokai nidi etoso. I think it was Nkrumah abaya ombe free ho. So come Nkrumah, he did a lot of good. We never be brand ye ema o my Ghana. We never be brand o ye and ye ma African yina. But minia, in terms of the rule of law, some bride ye ma o me muno. And never be o ye so name famra kwem ne emfa kwem. Say a Supreme Court e could buasem and kwama no adechen ye omu nyina di ne asan reconstitute Supreme Court. Which is a nepa na zade ni si yankabeka saying. But those things happened. What I say? To have a constitution, to have one man's name written into the constitution, say on a president. What to be paying? In Nkrumah time, it happened.
President for life.
Yes. Oh, anybody be card the history of this country as any many people are, and so many of us. Ya me hunu Nkrumah rule ni yenintino na ye yibie firimu and paint Nkrumah as an angel. Nkrumah was an ordinary mortal. Oye niema bebre ma omana na ye. Kana medical kano. When niema ni bebre ema Africa henyina, especially in the liberation struggles. Mode nam sukunya fa ahudi. Nkrumah boa African countries ne pa using in many places, in many instances, Ghana's resources. But he did well for the cause of Africa. He did well to project Ghana as a black star of Africa. Now so maybe why cause or many more na emwa his concept of developing the country or the state enterprises nearby. Like the socialist communist systems. The failure of the communist systems. Because see, aban dwuma pa no factory obi akoma Russia no nyasa na tiwo nti Russian economy no nenkoso because obi akwa aban bi mu a ofi say o man dia on fa na ho nhye musa private enterprise e develop o man bia tina ne Russia nom China nom o masesa ama limited participation of private enterprise in the economy nti the American say enkroma ne man bi ho a oye ya amwa no ano kan bi ne ma yitu abai no eguye na kutuka who let the regime change edi beda airport no so and unfortunately ni wu no so ko see ho and mo de airport no eto no it's taking all this while so be change din na what benefit na the man mine
okay
na universities be bro ha ya am so be sesa am be change no I say Ghana for e di agrobi wo be sa say wo de ni favor on di favor on yefa into sa universities no
maybe some time some some
of
the universities
there here is no university ben is no Akente apia menka university no it was a new university any create here and there apia menka di to so there is no CK Tedam a new university any create and need to so the history of this country no and yes CP before NDC for go you before so come
okay
what you say to say okay yes na buy for ba no so be sesa no I say ye gura koto prebi I hu hia